Hey guys, so I just got back from seeing Sicario. This is a movie that I've been looking forward to quite a bit. For the trailers, it looked like a pretty good thriller. I had a lot of good actors that I really like. It was also being directed by the guy who made Prisoners, which is a movie I really had loved. And after I saw it, I wanted to see more from this director. I know he's made more movies other than Prisoners, but I've never seen any of his other films. And also, this movie has been getting a really strong word of mouth since its release. Uh, it came out 2 weeks ago, but my theater just got it. I don't know why it took this long for it to come out. I guess it just got a wide release this week, which why wait 2 weeks to give a movie that's been getting really well received wide release? I have no idea. It makes no sense. It's up there with like The Walk and Everest being released only in IMAX theaters for 1 week, and then the next week they're gonna release it in all theaters. That drives me nuts. Like I should be getting a full. I want to see The Walk right now, and I can't fucking see it because it's only in IMAX, and I don't. I think the closest IMAX theater is in Cleveland. I'm not driving all the way to go see that. Although I wish I could see that in IMAX. That would be a pretty cool movie to see in IMAX. Um, I'm not. Not wasting the gas and the time to do that. Anyways, yeah, I was looking forward to this. I was annoyed, like I said, I was annoyed that it took this long for it to come out. Originally, I was going to try to do a pre-screening for this and The Martian, but both movies did have, while they both did have pre-screenings, they both were at 8 o'clock and that was it. So there was no extra times or anything like that. I could only see them at 8 o'clock. So obviously I couldn't see two movies at once. Which I will be seeing The Martian tomorrow, but I was kind of glad also that they didn't do that because both movies are like really long. Like this movie's 2 hours and Martian's 2.5 hours, so I would have been in the theater for a very long time. But anyways, yeah, I was really. This was a movie that I decided to go see first because I'd been wanting to see this for a while. And you know what? This is a movie that I didn't. This is a movie that I didn't love as much as a lot of people have. I haven't. I didn't. I liked this movie. I did. I want to say that right off the bat. I really did. There's a lot of things I love about this movie. But I didn't love it as much as a lot of people did. It's a movie also that after I watched it, I kind of did say, I maybe should watch this again. Maybe this is a movie that, like, over time I'll appreciate more and more and more. Because I think this is a movie that requires more than one sitting. I definitely think it does. Because there's a lot of shit going on in this movie. I do recommend seeing it. I do. I actually really do. It sounds like I'm not giving a recommendation, and that's the opposite. This movie is really good, but like I said, it's a movie I think you have to see more than once. The performances in this movie are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Emily Blunt is great as the straight laced by the books FBI agent that gets basically just put into this horrible scenario that she really has just kind of got swept right into it, even though she kind of agreed to it, even though she didn't really know much about that mission. As much as like you're supposed to root for her character in this movie, I kind of found myself not siding with her character as much as I did with the other characters, particularly Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro, holy fucking cow, is gonna probably get an Oscar for this, his second Oscar. I guarantee it. He's definitely up for Oscar. He's got to be a favorite come Oscar time. I would really be shocked if he isn't. He good Jesus God is he great in this thing. He's he pulls a performance that, like, is one of those that I appreciate a lot, in the fact that he doesn't say a lot in this movie, and his character doesn't. His acting is done through his facial expressions, his mannerisms, everything. Like, you can tell throughout this whole movie that there's something going on with this guy that just doesn't seem fucking right. And there definitely isn't. You can tell he's a lot more shady than, and there's a lot more shady things going on with him that you don't know about. And the thing that makes this movie work for me is that, like, finding out what is going on with this character, especially towards the end. I'll talk about that in a second. He was really good. I fucking adored him in this movie. Really damn good in this film. Like I said, I kind of sided with him and Josh Brolin. While I understand, like, the whole idea that you gotta be, buy the books and have morals and all that stuff like Emily Blunt's character has. I could agree with that, but at the same time, they're fighting a drug war with these really ruthless, vicious Mexican drug cartel who kill people nonstop and hang them up in the street and decapitate them and try to set an example by doing that. And these are people that are already ruthless. In order to fight people that are ruthless, you kind of got to be ruthless yourself and do some things that you're not going to be very particularly proud of. And because of that, I'm kind of found myself siding more with Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin's character, especially towards the end. I found myself definitely rooting for Benicio del Toro, which again I'll explain in a minute. Josh Brolin, again, like I said, is really good in this movie too. He's Josh Brolin. He's playing like a character that Josh Brolin usually plays. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. He's awesome. He's playing a Texan, a guy who works for the Department of Defense and is running this operation to try to take down this drug cartel kingpin. He is really good. I liked him in it. This movie is also really goddamn well made. Really, really well made. I probably get I don't know how to say his name, Dennis Villeneuve, or I don't know how to say his last name, but he probably will get an Oscar nomination for Best Director. This movie is really well goddamn made. There are some really intense scenes in this movie, particularly the scene where they're transporting. They get transporting a guy from Mexico to Texas, and they gotta go across the border and try to get him back to Texas without being captured and stuff like that. And it's a great scene where it's like an obvious chase scene where they can't tell who's like. They're in like a rush hour traffic, and they're trying to figure out which car has gang members in there, everything else like that. They're trying to figure it out. It's really well done. It's a really great scene, and also the music in it helped make it more tense. The music in this movie is really good. I love the music in this thing. It is really well done. That scene in the tunnels is really, really good. I like the night vision, using the night vision goggles. That helped a lot, kind of make that more effective. Why I do recommend this movie the most is the last fucking 20 minutes. This movie, out of the fucking blue, becomes a revenge flick, and a really good one at it. Benicio del Toro, you find out the whole shebang, what's going on with Benicio del Toro, and holy hell, it results in one of my favorite fucking scenes of 2015. It's one of the most intense scenes I've seen in a damn long time, and Benicio del Toro's acting, I don't want to spoil it, but it's one of those scenes like, are they gonna really go there? And they do. Holy shit, they do. Um, he is awesome in this movie. Like, oh god, he's so chilling. Like, especially in that one scene. If you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, oh god, but again, at the same time, you're like, you kind of root for him and like understand where he's coming from. Why he does some of these really despicable things that he does by the end of this movie. Um, and yeah, like some of the scenes he's acting opposite of, especially towards the end with Emily Blunt, are really good. Um, yeah, God damn it, he's so damn good in this movie. Yeah, last 20 minutes of this movie really make it worth it. Like sitting through this movie, like I I was like, I'm hoping there's a really good payoff, and there really is. I was worried that there wasn't going to be a good payoff, but there was. Trust me, there was. That's why I kind of recommend it. Sometimes this movie can seem like a little tedious, maybe a little bit boring, but if you can make it through to the last 20, 30 minutes, it's so fucking worth it. Um, Again, this is a movie that I after the last 20 minutes happened, I was like, maybe I need to watch this again. Maybe I'll appreciate it a lot more. And I think I would over time. That I could appreciate this more. I'm not saying it's a bad movie at all. It's a really good movie and a really well acted movie, a really well made movie. I just it's I would recommend it. This has been a really good start to the fall season of films. Oh my god, like I knew going in that this was gonna be a really good time of year for films because we're getting all the Oscar nominations or Oscar buzz movies and stuff like that, and we're getting already off to a fucking great start with Black Mass. This Everest was okay. Green Inferno was bad. That was one. Visit was fun. Grandma was great. I'm looking forward to the rest of this fucking fall. I really am. As far as trailers, I only got two new trailers. Wait a second here. Give me 1 second here. I'm looking at this here. I got the trailer for the new trailer for The Revenant. This is a trailer that kind of explains the story a lot more than the other teaser trailer that we got. It's about Leonardo DiCaprio. Basically, he's a guy who's like a hunter. Is in a group of hunters that gets left for dead, basically buried alive, because he got mauled by a bear, and they think he's dead. So they basically, Tom Hardy buries him alive and then takes his son, and then he wakes up and is still alive and fucking is on a revenge. I can get behind that. That looks really well done. That looks like a really good movie. I can't wait for that. It also got a new trailer for Spectre. It's kind of like a shorter trailer, but also has a lot of new additional scenes I haven't seen before. Especially a lot more of Christoph Waltz, which I can't wait for him as the villain in this film. It's another James Bond movie. I've heard rumors that this might be one of Daniel Craig's last movie, which could kind of suck because he's been so great in this role. But I don't know. It would be a shame to see him leave because he's been awesome in these movies. So. This looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait for the new James Bond movie, but that's as far as trailers. I'll be back tomorrow with The Martian, and also then later on I'll be also doing my horror movie reviews. I'll be doing for the month of October. I'll be doing horror movie reviews throughout the month of October. Each week I'll be doing one or two horror movie reviews. Some new, some old. Like maybe about a year old, not like 20 years old or anything like that. I'm not going to review classic horror movies. I'm just going to review movies that have came out over the last couple of years. This year, next year, or last year, I'll be reviewing. Until then, I will talk to you guys later.